Hello Kaiju collectors and Kaiju fans, it's Thomas here, and today we have yet another box day. This time I'm going to do a quick unboxing, and this one here is a very interesting figure. Let me open it up really quick. Now this box came, I think it came from Korea, and came a long way. The box has some obvious damage, but I think the figure inside should be fine. How am I supposed to open this box? Oh, there we go. Okay, there we go. It's very easy, I think. That's kind of weird how this box is designed. Okay, well, you know what? There we go. Not pretty, guys. Let's do it. Okay, well, plenty of wrap on here. Let's move this box to the side. So what we have is a very, let's just say very curious figure, and it's called Harutan. And that is, I'm gonna say this figure is paying some homage to Haruo Nakajima, and that's the suit actor for many of the Godzilla films. And I believe from 1954 to 1972, I think that's 12 films in a row of Godzilla films that he was a suit actor. And I think he's also done other kaiju films for Toho, like War of the Gargantuas. I'm sure there's some other ones, but nevertheless, let's get to business. Let's put it down here. So here she is. It's called Harutan, and it is a little bit outrageous, I guess you can say, but it is pretty cool looking. The sculpt is really it looks good. I think it's definitely has some entertainment value, and not something you typically see in anyone's collection. So I think this is the first one that this company has done of this particular figure. I think they also had a lottery one, which was glow in the dark. I'm not sure if this is glow in the dark. I think this. You know what? I think this is a glow in the dark. So I think their lottery was a different color. So inside here, there's a cool. It looks like it's a sticker, a couple of stickers, I'm not sure. So I'm going to open this up really quick so I can see what this card is, save us some time. So hang on one second. Okay, so I have opened up the package. And here's the header card. It's got a picture of Harutan doing a flying kick. Pretty cute. And I forgot the most important thing. Which company made this? And it is Studio Ookii. It's a Ookii. So hopefully I didn't butcher their name, but that's the header card. And inside, this is the cards or stickers that I was talking about, which I wasn't sure if this was included, but it's got, yeah, these are little, well, there's actually more than a few. So it looks like these little cards. So it's got a picture of her, looks like of Harutan flying and kicking a female Hydra, and there's her flying. These are really cute. And here's one with her doing, looks like a dragon punch, like a Street Fighter style. And this is one of her jumping for joy. Oh, there's one more yet. Oh, here is one with Harutan fighting a female Hydra. And there's one more for good measure. Here is Harutan flying with the little Hydra figure. And there's another card with a little diagram, a picture of the actual figure that we got right here. So that is a very cute bonus, I would say. So without further ado, here she is. Pretty interesting, I have to say. So it is made of pretty hard vinyl. Sometimes you got vinyl that you can squeeze, and it actually has a little bit of give. So there's a little bit basic articulation in the arms, the legs. I don't know if it can. It seems like it's. I don't want to force it. Maybe it'll go a little. Got a little bit of tail rotation, not too much. So let's get some close-ups of this particular figure, and it's pretty self-explanatory. The sculpt is pretty good. The details, I would say, is sufficient for this type of figure. And even the M1, I think it's the M1 Haruo Nakajima figure is also, fairly simple, and I will try to get that one here too, so I can compare it with her. And let's do that right now. Before I get started with the close-ups, here are the images of the cards that were included. Pretty cool extra. For our first comparison, let's go ahead and go right to the Haruo Nakajima M1 figure. And as you can see, between these two, they both have the suit on and the suspenders. The Haruo Nakajima figures are always very highly sought after, and I think for any true Godzilla fan, they should have one in somewhere in their collection. There's something about the Nakajima figure that I just noticed is that they have his watch on his wrist. I think that's pretty cool. For comparison number 2, we have a Bandai 1996 Gamera. And I'm pretty surprised how nicely detailed this Gamera is. It has really fantastic colors. For comparison number 3, we have the X Plus Ultraman Jack. And also this is probably a good time to mention that the actor who plays Ultraman Jack, which is Jiro Dan, he passed away very recently. And for our last comparison, we have the Memorial Box 1962 Godzilla by Bandai. Now this particular Godzilla came out in the 1995 Memorial Box. I think that was the 40th anniversary, if I'm not mistaken. And this one has the smaller dorsal plates, while the original release of this particular 62 had the very large dorsal plates, and it was also a green colored figure, while this one is your traditional charcoal colored Godzilla. And here's a shot of all the figures together. On the left is the 96 Bandai, the M1 Haruo Nakajima figure, the X Plus Ultraman Jack, the Harutan figure by Studio Ookii, and the 1962 Memorial Box Godzilla by Bandai. Hey guys, and I'm back. I hope you guys liked my very quick review of this Harutan figure, and this is by Studio Ookii. And I think half the reason why I got it is because I thought she would pair nicely with Haruo here, and I was not mistaken. They do go well together, and I think the coloration of this particular figure looks really good. It's a nice contrast over the kind of the charcoal standard color of the Godzilla of the Showa era, and I think the sculpt and the details is good. It's nicely done, and I think what's also very cool is that they added these little cards, these art cards. I think that was a nice touch. And I didn't know if this was going to be included in the standard release, but it is, so that is very cool. And I mean, that's basically it. There's not much more to say. I mean, it's a basic female version of Haruo Nakajima, and with obvious differences. So I'll leave it at that. So thanks again for watching my quick review. Please consider subscribing, liking, and commenting. I really appreciate it. and stay tuned for more. Take care and have a great day. Bye-bye.